Hey, what's up, guys, people, and fellow ambassadors? Welcome back to the Ambassador channel. And here it's all about motivating you to be true disciples of Jesus Christ. If this is the first time tuning in, I want to say thank you very much for doing so. Do me a favor and watch this video all the way to the end. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button, as well as leave a comment. Let me know what you think about these scriptures that I'm talking about, right? Such as the one today, Matthew chapter 7 and verse 12. So let's jump right into it. Don't forget to leave a comment. So here it is. So Matthew chapter 7 and verse 12 says, "Therefore all things whatsoever you would that man should do to you, do you even so to them. This is the law and the prophets." All right. So I've read this scripture over and over again, and you probably have too. We've known this to be, or should I say, we call this people, society, call this the golden rule. Do unto others as you would like others to do unto you. And if you're like me, my mindset, my train of thought was, if I want good to come to me, then I better start doing good to people. I better start treating people right and doing good things, because I want blessings to flow my way. I want people to treat me good. But when you evaluate that train of thought, it can be a little bit selfish, depending on your approach to it. It can be selfish. It's all about what I want. It's all about me getting what I need. So I'm doing this. There's no altruism in that. It's just about me. Lately, when I've been reading this particular scripture, I have noticed that it's really not about me. And I can show it to you in the scripture. This scripture has nothing to do with me receiving. It has nothing to do with me receiving anything from other people, as much as it do me serving and doing for others. Let's take a look at it again, and I'll break it down for you. So here it is. It says, "Therefore all things whatsoever you would that man should do to you." That's what it says. It says what man should do to you. Man, gender inclusive, male, female, doesn't matter who it is. Whatever you would like people to do to you, do you even so unto them. Notice that it says for you to do those things unto them. Basically, it's saying, irregardless of what they're doing to you, irregardless of what they're not doing that is conducive for you, irregardless of that, you should practice doing the things that you would like people to do unto you. Do good to them, because this is what you would want to be done to you. Even though that good may not return to you, even though they may not reciprocate that good to you, even though you know they're not going to do right by you, still do good that you would want them or people to do unto you. Because here's what I'm also understanding, that me doing good to you, you may not return that good. You may not reciprocate that. But somebody else will. Because God is the one who's going to return the good to me. God, I'm doing this. I'm doing this out of a kingdom principle. This is, to me, a kingdom principle, a good kingdom principle, that's about doing and serving. And it's a little bit difficult. I mean, understanding and taking a look at the scripture, it's a little bit difficult. Let's take a look at a scripture that coincide with this, just to prove this to you that this scripture it has nothing to do with me receiving anything, as much as it do me serving and doing for others the things that I would want them to do unto me. Let's take a look at Matthew let's see, Matthew chapter 5 and verse 44. Let's take a look at it and see what it says. So it says, "Love your enemies, bless those who curse you, do good to those who hate you, and pray for those who spitefully use and persecute you." See, this is Jesus speaking, and this is what Jesus is saying. Now imagine if Jesus had the mindset to say, you know what? I'm going to reciprocate what you're doing to me. None of us would be saved today. We would not be here today, because they dog them and treat them terribly. You understand what I'm saying? And so this scripture is really telling us and teaching us that, irregardless of what people are saying, what people are doing, they're talking behind your back, they're saying this, they're doing that, irregardless of what they're doing, you maintain the course. You maintain kingdom principle and do unto others as you would want them to do unto you, irregardless if they are willing or able or will do the same back to you. You know, and this is great because we don't really have to worry about them returning that favor or returning good unto us, because the scripture also tells us that whatsoever a man sow, that shall he reap. It's about in the kingdom. Our blessing comes from the kingdom, not from the world, not from external things, not from people. It flows out of the kingdom. And when we operate in kingdom principle, then we're going to get kingdom results. I'm trying to tell you, I'm learning this and I'm sharing it with you. It's difficult, or can be difficult. Somebody's persecuting you, talking about you, doing wrong, going behind your back, but you're still doing good to them. You're praying for them. They're abusing you in words, but you're still praying for them. You're still doing good things for them. Use wisdom and discernment, of course, so your good is not taken for granted of, but it can be done. It can be done one step at a time. It's not about perfection. It's about one step at a time, operating in kingdom principles. So again, I hope this really bless you. I hope you understand what I'm saying, that Matthew chapter 7 and verse 12 has nothing to do with me receiving from anyone and anything. It's more so to do with me serving through doing unto others what I would want, or what I would want them to do unto me. Even if they're not going to do it unto me, I'm still going to execute that. I'm still going to initiate that in their life. God bless you.